Hello lovelies, welcome to my bathroom. This is where the filming usually happens, but this looks a little different, I know, because we are doing something completely different today, which is trying to straighten synthetic wigs. These wigs are both from my Hal Pendragon cosplay. We know that Hal from Howl's Moving Castle has many different hair colors, so I have a blonde and a blue here. I couldn't find any straight wigs that I quite liked for this cosplay, so I figured I could just try to straighten them. Even though it's not something I've done before, but hey, that's part of cosplay. It's fun to try new things. Hopefully it goes well, and I figured I would take you along the journey with me. Okay, so things you will need are an optimistic attitude, preferably a styrofoam head or something to take its place, to have something for your wig to sit on, something sturdy. I have one of my camera tripods here to hold the wig head. Very professional wig styling. I'm not an expert, so please forgive me. And of course, a straightening iron. I have never used this one. I haven't owned a straightener in a long time, so I hope it works well. Of course, I got a pink one because pink is my favorite color, as you may notice from the background of my bathroom. Okay, so we have to turn this baby on right inside there. Make sure you're being safe using heat products. I'm gonna put it on the lowest heat, which is 180, because I don't want to absolutely melt or fry these wigs. So we're waiting for this baby to heat up. Optimism, optimism, optimism. It's okay if we don't do well. It's okay if this doesn't work. This is a first-time journey. This is an experiment, so we can always try again. It'll be a learning experience, if anything. I'm going to set up my blue wig first. I'm gonna put the wig on the wig head, of course. Fluff it out a little bit. Ooh, those bangs. Now I have two blue wigs for this Howl cosplay that are nearly identical. But the first one I got, I messed up cutting the bangs. Ha! So, I'm not sure if this is the good one, or I should say the original or the new one. But, hey, either way, I have a backup blue wig. So, it'll all be fine. I'm just brushing this out a little. Actually, silly me, I'm going to pin this to the head so it doesn't move around as much. I'm using push pins. Push pins? I can't talk. But you can use any kind of little pin you have. It doesn't matter the shape. That'll be a little better. Oh, still not working. See? Trial and error. So push pins are not that long, as we can see. So maybe these aren't the ideal pins for me to use, but it's what I got. We will work with it. It always works just to keep my wigs on the wig head. So that is when they're sitting idle anyway. I don't really style wigs very much, and if I do, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I do it while it's on my head. I know that's probably a no-no. As I said, I'm not an expert, never said I was, but I find it's easier that way if I'm trying to cut things or maybe put it in a half pony like I do for this wig a lot for my Kohaku cosplay, which is by My Hero Academia OC. I just find that it's easier for me to see how it actually looks on my head that way. Letting it warm up, we're getting there, we're getting there. So when I do start, I'm going to start on just one piece that's kind of in the back of the wig, maybe a little underneath, so in case things don't go well, it's not a complete disaster because it'll be on a piece that's pretty hidden. Like I said, on one of these blue Howl wigs, I messed up the bangs, so this could be that one, so please don't judge too harshly. Look at him, look at him. He's a sweet boy. Ooh. You look so uneven. It's probably because you are. It's fine. It's fine. Waiting for the straightener to warm up. Give your wig head nose boops. It'll help, I hope. But how are you guys? I hope you're doing well, and if you are doing any new endeavors, whether it be cosplay, art, music, sports, study, anything, I hope that you're doing well. Okay, so I have safely felt on this straightener that it feels pretty warm, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me pick out a discreet lock of hair. We'll pick out just a small section, just a tiny bit. You know what? If it doesn't work out the way I want it to, we can all laugh together and appreciate that we had a silly experience together. The moment of truth. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Just gonna drag along nice and easy. Okay, okay. Oh. I think it worked. How's that? I think it looks straight, guys. It looks straight, unlike something else in this room. It's me. It's definitely me. Maybe it's you too. That's great. I'm glad. I'm glad that we're here together. Got my little brush here that I save for my wigs. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I can brush it out. Okay. I wish I had my comb. Where's my comb? Guys, I don't actually sing like that, so don't judge me too harshly. Where actually is my comb? I found it in my mountain of pink things over here. I would prefer my comb. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so no melting action. That's awesome. We got a knot. We got a knot. Oh God. Okay, so that was one teeny tiny strip. Let's move on to the next piece. Let's do it. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Okay. Hello. We're still hot. We're still cooking. I'm gonna go over it a couple times. Like I said, it's on pretty low heat. It's on 180, and it goes up till 450. So we could turn it up. We could amp it up if we want, but I'm gonna leave it for now. We're just moving on to more strands. Oh my God, it definitely feels warm. The fibers feel hot when I touch them. Come on, baby. We're still like a little wavy, which is fine. Gonna brush through. Gonna brush through. Beep, 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 beep. Here's the bit that we've straightened so far. There's still some waves, but compared to this, ooh, does that look much better? Tiny strands, tiny strands. This is kind of really relaxing. It's almost as if I'm a hairstylist. Ah! Hot! Hot, guys, be careful. Maybe I should wear gloves. Watch my mistakes so you don't make them. I was saying this is very relaxing. It's as if I am a hairstylist talking to my client. Because you know, that's what hairstylists do. They talk to you about your day, about your life and your job or school, your pets, your family, anything and everything, just to try to make it a pleasurable, enjoyable experience for you. So it's like I'm talking to you almost, huh? Not that you're my clients, you guys are my pal. Ooh la la! Ooh la la. Okay. Ooh, we're getting there. Yeah! That looks straighter to me. Ah! We're making progress. It's tiny, but we're getting there. So I'm not going to walk you through every strand because that would probably take up quite a bit of time, which I don't know that you would necessarily mind, but you have a whole other wig to go through yet, and this is not even half of our first wig. So, to cut down time, I will not film every single strand that I straighten. But we're working on this part. I'll show you when it's done. Wish me luck. look comparing to the other side? Yeah. It still has a little bit of texture to it, it seems, but that's okay with me. You can see this is obviously much curlier. That's what we started with on this side. So we're making some progress. Ooh, this is so exciting. I'm glad that it's working out so far. I'm just relaxing at home. The cats are here, they're asleep. So I'm just taking my time. I haven't had a straightener in years. I used to in middle school, high school, when I felt like I needed a straightener for my scene hair. But I'm going slower with my strokes on my pieces instead of just whipping through like I was, because it gives the heat obviously more time to simmer there and do its job. Okay, everybody, at this point I'd say we're about halfway there. This is what I've straightened so far. I'm keeping it all together in this clip. Once I've straightened it, run the comb through it, clip it together, just so I'm not reheating certain pieces unnecessarily to avoid any dangerous scenarios. I think I'm making this out to be scarier than it is, but I would rather be safer and more precautious, especially with something I've never done before. If any of you are D&D players, please tell me your favorite class to play, your favorite class and race. I particularly enjoy Cleric, which is the healer, and Paladin, which is more of a knight type, but you still get some magical use as well. And Tieflings, that's where it's at for me. I love Tieflings. And clip it back together again so they can all be a happy family. Got two clips going, look at that. What a cute hairstyle we've got going. This is definitely not straight, look at this. As I said, not the only thing in this room. But yeah, it's working out. It's manageable. You don't need to always have the fanciest products and things to do projects like this, but sometimes different products are helpful just so you don't have a slanted wig head when you're trying to straighten the hair. Woohoo! Isn't she lovely? Ta-da! Here we are, the fully straightened Howl wig. Look at that. We could definitely still touch things up, but compared to what it was before, that is pretty darn straight. Woohoo! Look at him! Beauteous. Beauteous! Oh my gosh, I'm happy. There's definitely spots I could touch up, but I'm very happy with this. Ooh, oh, look at him. Would you give him a smooch, perhaps? This is awesome! Woo, we did it! I feel like I want to try this on now that it's straightened to see how it looks, so let's take a peekie. Definitely got some lumpy bumps to fix, but like, I think this is the wig that I messed the bangs up on. Haha. So try to ignore that, but ooh. So let's try to do a circle, okay? I don't have much space at this angle in my bathroom, but ooh. Ooh. I liked my Howl cosplay before, but new and improved. I'll straighten my first wig. I'm touching it up on my head, which I probably shouldn't be. I'm just so like amazed. Oh. Well, I would say we had a success today, didn't we? Mwah. Thank you for your help. I may still straighten my other blue Howl wig because I'm pretty sure this is the one with the funky bangs that I messed up, but messing up is part of the fun, it's part of the learning experience, and then you can look back and go, haha, wasn't that something? Oof. Shall we move on to Howl wig number 2? By the way, if you have not seen Howl's Moving Castle, it is a Studio Ghibli film, which is a Japanese animation studio. They made Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, many other wonderful animated films. Howl's Moving Castle is one of my all-time favorite movies ever. Animated, live action, doesn't matter. One of my favorite movies ever. I could watch it 100 times over and not get tired of it. And it was inspired by a book by Diana Wynne Jones, which I also enjoy. I definitely recommend both of those. So if you're looking for something to watch or read, even if you have watched or read it, it wouldn't hurt to do it again. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your hair? No! No! Ah! Don't do that! My dad's trying to eat the hair that has fallen on the floor. This is a dangerous mission. Howl is a big, huge, wonderful favorite character of mine. He's a beautifully designed character, flawed in personality at times, as we all are, but that's part of what makes him really lovable. However, he is known for being a beautiful man. A beautiful man that women just adore and swoon over because he's just absolutely ethereal and gorgeous, honestly, in my opinion, and the opinion of many others. But cosplaying him was not something I was sure about. Because of that, I had this huge fear of ruining one of my favorite characters by not doing a cosplay justice. This may sound a little heavy or emotional, not that it's super dark, but it has to do with me talking about my confidence and my body and my gender. So if that kind of makes you uncomfy, feel free to tune out. But I figured I would talk about this a little bit since we're working on the Howl cosplay. Now, I was afraid, as I said, to ruin the character by not doing the cosplay justice because I love him and admire him so much. Ooh, almost dropped that on the floor. Because of my own self-confidence issues that come and go with my body, with my face, with my gender. And that's something that every human being just has to deal with, unfortunately. But that makes us stronger and more, you know, intelligent human beings when it comes to being aware of our own selves. The more we think about it, the more we get to know ourselves, and that's a beautiful thing. Not that we should focus on it all the time, but working those things out makes you stronger and makes you know yourself more. Anyway, it is no secret that... Oh, what is she doing? You can probably see her in the background. Kira's in the makeup case. She's in the makeup case, everyone. Honey, you're beautiful. You look beautiful. Did you come to help or to make this more difficult? Oh my gosh. I keep getting mildly distracted by the comings and goings in this room. However, it's no secret that I am a feminine presenting person a lot of the time. I love the color pink. I love rainbows and sparkles and makeup, things that are typically defined as feminine. And Howl can be described as a feminine male as well, I would say. But it just made me feel more insecure about attempting to cosplay a male character that is celebrated for his beauty and femininity. Finding Nemo, anyone? But a character that is celebrated for his beauty and femininity while I feel so insecure about mine. So I am here straightening these wigs. Trying to for my Howl cosplay that I am doing. And I want to tell you that you can do any cosplay that you want, no matter what. No matter what body type you have, no matter what gender you were assigned at birth, no matter what your gender identity is now, compared to the character you want to cosplay, your sexual preference, the color of your skin. You can cosplay anyone you want. Cosplay is freedom, and it's art, and it's fun as heck. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. I know it's hard not to. I do it to myself sometimes. But we just have to take a step back, take a breath, and say, hey, this is about having fun and being myself, even though I'm dressed as someone else. It's my comfort. It's my creativity. So if I'm not having fun, if I'm feeling a little weary or unsure of this cosplay, I just need to take a little break, reevaluate, and come back to it. That's exactly what I did with Howl. Sorry if I'm rambling, but cosplay also, in my opinion, should be relatively stress-free. Of course, if you are working on a costume or wig, or your makeup, or your setup for your photos or your videos that you might be doing, if you can't get something quite right, or you mess it up, you sew the wrong thing, you smudge your eyeliner, you might go, ah! This is really frustrating! Of course, those moments are gonna happen. But it should be more of a stress reliever than anything. After a week of work, I'm feeling bleh. Getting into cosplay is so much fun and really helps me out. Helps lift my spirits, distracts me from my woes. So if you are feeling a little insecure about a cosplay, definitely don't spoil it for yourself by getting dragged down in those yucky feelings. Take a break. It's okay to take a break because you want it to be a pleasant experience. I may be crazy, but I feel like this wig is easier to straighten. Maybe it's thinner hair, maybe I'm just getting the groove of things. I'm not really sure. That concludes my talk about self-confidence in relation to appearance and gender and cosplay for right now. So if that wasn't really your thing, then don't worry, we're moving on. We're moving right along. I have a guest. Hi, Kira. Told you, she's only here to make trouble. Watch out, baby girl. This is dangerous. Very dangerous. Have any of you guys tried styling a wig before? Whether it's cutting, spiking, straightening, curling? Let me know. I'd love to know. If you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear them. Here is what we have for the finished, straightened blonde Howl wig. As with the last one, there's still little bits of texture I can see, tiny bits, but a lot straighter than it was for sure. So let's try this one on too. How do we feel? I think this was another success. I trimmed the bangs. That looks a lot better already. Okay, lovelies, this has been wig straightening. I think we did a pretty good job. Thank you so much for sticking with me for that. I hope you got some enjoyment out of it. Even if you aren't a wig styler or a cosplayer or even a Howl's Moving Castle fan, did you guys have a preference for which you liked better? I can't decide. But let me know, these wigs will come into action soon in the Howl cosplay. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what else is something new that we can try together. Thank you so much. And as always, much love and magic to you. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. What should we name our wig head? I feel like it should have a name. A very important participant in this evening's activities. And a good sport. A real good sport. He says bye-bye too. He give goodbye kiss.